Hi everyone, good afternoon. Uh, it's a beautiful city here, so I'm very happy to present today, this afternoon. And today I'm from Virginia Tech, so I want to share these prompt libraries we are currently building and try to have a new type of creations, okay, and able to share to librarians, okay? And in today's presentation, I just present the rationale behind this and why this is important and why we build this and how they relate to librarians. Okay. So yeah, I will just go ahead. So my name is Yinlin Chen. I'm a senior director at the Center of Digital Research and Scholarship at the Virginia Tech Libraries. And I worked in here for a while. So in the past, I built several different digital libraries, repository like Fedoras, and also have our first cloud-based Virginia Tech digital library platform at libraries to host multiple different kind of collections. And I also teach at computer science. I just teach AI. And research is in digital libraries and natural language processing and information retrievals. Okay. So, why AI also bring up? How is it different between now and before? Okay, so AI is like 50 years old knowledge, and from time to time, of course, there are certain university or libraries will do like application with machine learning or application with um, deep learning or other kind of just spot, right? So how different? Because like you can see from here, so AI is a big field, right? All this is a computer science field, like machine learning or deep learning, and now it's generative AI. The difference are two things. So one is right now this model can generate content just like humans, and the second thing is most important is like now we are at the time we are able to communicate, use our natural language, your own language, to interact with these models. Like in the past, you need to coding, right? At least you need to know how to code. In order to talk, we build up the machine learning applications or quieter application in order to do things. And then now in the new area, actually you are able to like talk to them, okay, and to help you. So this is all kind of different kind of company here. So you can see the very tiny part, okay. So you see in this, in academia, is very complicated. So AI is very tough, right? Very good. So you can see all the large language model, vision model, or multi-models, okay, in this tiny small part, okay, it's actually the algorithm is very complicated, okay, but they build up the interface, so they you just like talk and they can generate, okay, and help you to do things, okay, so this is why it changes, okay, so like from this basic, so this tiny part, okay, this tiny part, right? And then you can have this bigger part. So you can see a lot of different big companies, especially you can see all these giant tech companies build their own models, right? So, and also on top of this model, these are all foundation models. And these foundation models, they are not in the past. You may be on one model do one things. This model can do multiple things, okay? And across the domain, it's not just like, okay, right now you can just like check a book command is positive or negative. You can do many things, and always is a foundation model. And these companies or others build application on top of these models and to accomplish many things. And we want to do similar things like that. And we want to like, we are not necessarily need to create new algorithms, right? But we can use this model of a shift, okay? Using an API or some is from companies, some is from open source. We want to use these. Okay, how do we utilize these to change the service we provide to the libraries? Okay, and to better serve like people to ask, and they can get the quality they want. You can also like search with new kind of search engines. Okay, for our patrons. Okay. So we are thinking about like how do we combine this new technique, okay, with libraries operations, right? So you can see a lot of applications show up every day, right? So it definitely is something we can connect these together. Okay, how do we combine? So on the left part is what these models can do. Okay, they can do text generation, summarization, and question answer. I just list a few, right? You can see many, right? So so all these tests is all related to library. We have a lot of text collections or image collections. How can we connect these two? Okay, to like something like a solve the old problem with a new technique. Okay, so we are thinking about that. Okay, and next ideas, right? But they also have research is doable. Okay, so you can see here. So like all you can see on the right side. Okay, so if you use the prompt, is just like you talk to a machine. Okay, so if you use a good instruction to the models, they actually been proved they can accomplish a lot of things across different domains. You can see they can do philosophy, can do law, and engineering a lot, right? So we also think about how can we do in libraries, right? What kind of prompt, okay, we can use, okay, and we can share, okay, and to fulfill some library tasks, okay, like for example, reference or just connect to your backend knowledge base. You can be your database or provider, right? And build a front end and connect with the large language model they provide the answer, which like ED, just like chatbot, okay, and answer the question to your users, okay. So that's the idea, okay. So we want to implement that, okay. So why is that? Because can you ask, right? So we know these things, okay? This is already like 2024, right? ChatGPT show up 2023, almost more than years. And but still, we know how this do to talk, right? But how we actually correct to talk this machine, we still need skills, okay? Just like you all know English, right? But not everybody can write a book, right? So something like that. You are able to talk, right? But how do you instruct this machine, okay, to get what you want is important. And also in the back end is like, actually, so based on your input, okay, so they will underline, they will find the similarities, okay, and to find the relay knowledge to answer you, okay, so it's called in-context learning. And the way you go to the machine, they will follow your instruction to get what you want. So the bottom part is just two examples from other researches, okay. So like you can see point just like, okay, how can we do this, okay, and have some patterns, okay, or writing styles, okay, and quite a clear way to do that. So I have on my course, okay, just tell people's, okay, librarians how to do prompt engineering, okay, and the outcome is they learn how to design a prompt for their task. Right. But in the end, many people do very good job. They can create a very complicated prompt, okay, and fulfill their daily task. Okay. So like this is one example, just like you can see, just like you write, okay, but it's a format, very clear instruction, plus the input, plus the output. And the point is you can be reused. Okay. So you can be reused, that you can share. Okay. And the once you have that, okay, so it can become a new kind of creation. So it's come to a point libraries. You can see the template we want to do like just like other library creations. We want this kind of creations, just you can reuse that okay, feed into query model as long as the language models, okay? And template is usually fill in a blank, right? And you can get your desired output, okay? And you want to do something like this systems, okay, to collect events template or just prompt. Prompt just you can see it's just like sentence, okay? And focus just for librarians. Okay, we want to do that. Okay, so that's the idea. So build minimum module products. Okay, is POM libraries. Okay, like this. Okay, so you can do search. Okay, and you based on your special need. Okay, is the metadata or is the labeling or is extraction, okay, it's find locations, and I want to play this part. So I have a student team to build this site. Okay, it's very simple. Have this kind of features. Okay, and we try to improve that. Okay, but there's another important thing. Your systems is okay, is a system, but you have contents important. So which means we still need to education librarian to how to design a prompt. Okay, so able to submit these systems with a lot of examples for others to follow or like different ideas. So you can know, okay, I can do something like this for that. Okay, and come to this. Okay, so you can see here. So for prompt engineering, okay, so nowadays, as long as you know how to conflict and you have your own domain on your librarians, okay, so you can able to design your own prompt, okay, and this works. I saw many examples, they do that, okay, but I think it's a good thing, able to have these prompt libraries, okay, and of course, so AI literacy, I'm not the only one, but believe many universities do any some kind of level of prompt engineering in universities, okay, I just shared Text. Okay, so this is the course I designed, and just like tell you how to prompt. And also I create I have IS grants, which is also like including the AI literacy, and one of it is just like define a prompt, and in order in the futures, everybody can have their prompt and able to share to others and to have more connections into the prompt libraries. Okay, and yeah, that's it. I think I'm about time. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Any questions?
I, I saw in the like in the that you showed that each prompt was like it was tagged for which LLM. It was that one.
This one?
Yeah, that was something like in your experience, like how sensitive, like do they translate? Say if I craft a prompt, say for Copilot, can I use it in Bard or can I use it in Gemini? Or I just wonder because I think the how sensitive those things are, like, or are they translatable?
So there are different kind of prompts. So some prompts is still like template. It doesn't matter which language model you used. Okay, depend on the use case and
For was like the one you show with it's like a train of thought kind of prompt. You say, let's do this and then do that, and then you give the example. So what you're saying is if I get this prompt and I take it to like, doesn't matter which LLM I put, it will get like a similar sort of, or it's like, or I have to like
to a model doesn't matter. Okay, but the difference, the application built on top, that one the interface matters. So like for example, the behavior ChatGPT or Copilot, they even use the same large language model. The interface is totally different.
Yeah.
Right. So that's one layer on top of the.
Yeah, but say GPT and say Gemini, those different language models, or Llama.
Sometimes, you will get similar result. Yeah. And if you like, if the further part is if you use programming, okay, to interact with the API, then you can have more control. Then the difference will be more smaller. Yeah.
Thank you.